I'm very thankful for the opportunity to fight in the UFC again. My first time being in Australia or even flying overseas. So, yeah, it's a cool experience all around. I'm just excited.
Are you worried at all about like the acclimation, getting used to a new place, new time zone, like ahead of your fight?
I'm not worried about it really because I don't know what it's like. So I don't want to make it a worry before it's already, an issue or anything. I don't want to make anything up. I'm just going to go there and experience what I experience. If it has a toll on me, at least I know like next time what to prepare for. But I don't know what's there, so I'm just ready for whatever. Fighting in the UFC, for my first time was awesome. The fans were amazing, a bunch of people. The way that the organization's set up, everything's so organized and right on point. So I felt like I was exactly, where I wanted to be, where I needed to be. The fight was definitely emotional, only because I wanted to put on a better performance for the fans. And when I go out and fight, I just want to make sure that people are entertained. Whether I win or lose, I want to make sure that the fans are entertained because they're the ones that are working super hard and paying a lot of money for these tickets, and they're coming out to see us, put on a good show. So that was the most emotional part, is that it just wasn't an exciting fight. And then, also having my mom there was, that was cool. She hates coming to fights, but, it was cool to have her there, and we had our moment and things like that. So there's a lot of takeaways from it. I think ultimately it just woke me up in a way, just woke me up to just to keep training, keep getting better, and be able to get out of positions like that so that I can, fulfill my dreams of just, putting on exciting fights. I'd assume that he's, a really talented guy, being that he's 4-0 and the UFC wants him in there. So another one of those things. I'm just, I'm excited to come up against another opponent who has talent and skill, and get to test myself and this time create an exciting fight. That's my intention. So yeah, it should be good all around. I'm excited to be able to travel, to be able to be in a different country, fight for the UFC again. It's just like so many big opportunities all bunched up into like 1 week, So just overall excited, yes, but more grateful, just more. I have more of a feeling of just gratitude.
Do you feel like this is a must-win fight for you?
You know what? It doesn't matter, yes, it would be important to win. There's probably a possibility of, me getting cut or something if I lose, but that's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the end of the world. I've said it on the show. I've said before, like, I've got so many other things in my life that I also want to do. Fighting is my main focus right now, and I'm dedicated to this 100%. But it wouldn't be the end of the world for me, no. When I fought in the UFC, it was the first time I didn't have octagon jitters. It felt so comfortable and felt like home. So, it really feels like that's how it should be. So I've fought in smaller shows, and, shows with less people and things like that. And I had way more jitters than I did when I was in the UFC cage. So in the locker room was a little different, just like not knowing what to expect once I did walk out. But once I was walking out and got in the cage, I'd never been so comfortable in my life.